Well, this is the introduction to my video on a short camping break on the Isle of Mull. I'm not a stranger to the island, but it is, several years, 3+ years at least, since I was over there due to the COVID restrictions. So after travelling up overnight through the outskirts of Glasgow, I got the short ferry, the ferry ride over from Corran to Ardgour across Loch Buie, and then a drive across the Ardnamurchan Peninsula to Loch Allen, and then got another ferry from Loch Allen to Fishnish on the Isle of Mull. Only 2 short ferry crossings, and then from there, approximately 30-mile drive from east to the west coast of Mull to what we call the Ross of Mull, to Fidden Farm, an excellent campsite opposite Iona. And then on the return journey home, I stopped at Loch Buie. That's on the south west coast of Mull. So I hope you enjoy it. Learned several things from it, and really enjoyed the break. So crack on. Right, well, 10:30 at night, Fidden Farm, Ross of Mull. As you can hear, it's raining. It's throwing it down, but snug as a bug. Snug as a bug in a rug near. So I can't complain about that really. Just going to get some sleep, some kit, and see what tomorrow brings, eh? Right. Right, well, so here we are, Fidden Farm campsite on the just opposite to the island of Iona. Just been having a walk around. Beautiful day today, a bit of wind. It rained quite heavy last night, but it's decent today. Sausage butties this morning, a couple of cups of espresso coffee. I'll give you a bit of a view of what it's like round. Really beautiful beach. Campsite's not overcrowded, but it's alright. There's always some nosy parker looking in distance, seeing what you're doing, but not to worry. So there we have it. Right, so I've driven away from Fidden now, and here I am at what we call Uisken Beach, or Usken Beach, U-I-S-K-E-N. Quite a trek off the main road, I'd say 3 or 4 mile. When you get to there, yeah, beautiful. nice beach, plenty of flat area, there's a track to it, picnic benches, and apparently you pay at the croft up the top. I don't know how much it is, but probably well worth it. Beautiful location. So we had a little bit of time at Erskine Beach, just generally walking around the beach, sussing out what was a wild camping site. Further behind me on the beach there on the grass. So yeah, quite a few water sources, water, and on the right, although you can't see them, there was some picnic benches that you could sit down on. The white man there and the red car, that's on the wild camping area. So yeah, had a mooch about, and then I sit down, enjoyed the sun. Beautiful beach this. It's in, you know, you really would think that you're in somewhere like the Caribbean. Really white sand. Was spoilt a bit by an elderly woman bringing a dog on and letting it shit all over the beach. But you know, I don't know if it's a visitor or a local person, but thankfully that sort of behaviour seemed to be in the minority. Oh, here we are, Loch Buie. Absolutely beautiful here. It's just getting overcast now. So peace and quiet. We've had the car alarm going off on the motorhome camper van, and now we've got the kid that insists on crying itself to sleep. But apart from that, it's been pretty nice. So we're here. As you can probably see Loch Buie in the background. We've got the van and different things. This is the site, a wild camping site. Just turn the microphone, just turn it round a bit, give a bit of a view. So that's the old post office. Sort of does drinks and things and a bit of frozen food and whatever. And that's where I went today, over there actually. Right along there. So we're looking south here at the moment. And over into the distance, can't see it, but it's over there, is Moy Castle. Hey, wonders will not cease, it's actually gone quiet. So we've got quite a few motorhomes here at different things at the minute. Somebody with some kayaks, different people. This guy here is tarpaulin over the top. But yeah, very popular. Certainly well worth coming. £10 a night in the honesty box. Well, it says £10 actually for motorhomes, but I suppose it's £5 for camping. Beautiful. That's all for now. Right, so Matt's looking back to where we've come from, where that red roof is where the coffee place is. And I'm camped just over this side of it where you can see the silver things. So I've come along this route here. It's quite a good route really. You could get a four-wheel drive along here, but it's quite a good path. Nice beach just up there. And I'm actually heading up this way now. Towards, well, that's heading west towards the sea. Same thing, the path, pretty good really. So there we are in the distance is where I've come from. And I'm not too sure what that landmass is over there. Not too sure, to be quite honest. I'll have to have a look on my map when I get back. But beautiful. I mean, this area alone would be cracking to camp, bivvy. But we're about 2 miles away from a track, and I won't call it a road because it's not, it's a track. but there's plenty of water sources and things, very nice. Beautiful that. Now that's never a good sign, is it really, that? But tide's well out, so we're okay. So let's scramble back up there. So here we are, doing this again because I'm not sure whether it actually worked. So here we are, just make sure the microphone's in. Loch Buie, Thursday morning, about to head off home. Overnight rain from about midnight till about 3 or 4. Overcast, didn't actually go dark, but rain pretty solid, although it does sound horrendous in that bivvy. So yeah, reflections on what's gone on. Well, great, just had some coffee this morning. I've got enough for a bacon butty, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to head to the ferry. I think maybe have a bacon and egg sandwich or something if I can find a cafe. Certainly got good potential, this place. Probably get back again. I don't think it will be this year. Probably going to be next year, isn't it? I'd imagine. So yeah, so over there is where we own the wreck, 6 of us. It's a collier full of coal out there. It's in about 40 foot of water. So we camped there many years ago. I'm talking 20 odd years ago now. As you can see, there's a few boats moored up. I think we're local fishermen, except for that red one that's the trailers on the wild camping area. So I think it's somebody that's come up fishing for. Either got creels down for crabs and lobsters, I think. So over there is what's called Lagan Deer Park. We're looking sort of south there. And in the trees, you can't quite see, it's not the house you can see, but in the trees there's Loch Buie House and Moy Castle. That's the old post office, like restaurant. Well, I won't call it a restaurant, it's a cafe, but it's really, really nice inside. Cold drinks and everything, and we do cards, by the way, if you need to use a debit card. So, and then we've got this mountainous range here, which is really nice. You can see up there, mist swirling around up the top. And I was just looking in here before, and there's a load of sheep hiding away, but we've gone now. As we're here doing the ablutions, not the number 2s, the number 1s, and I noticed something rustling out. There's a sheep in there, as you can hear in the background. So that's looking south at the moment, around there. So I'm not rushing back today, I'm just going to take my time on the ferry. Whatever, sun's coming out. I don't think it's going to be red hot, but I think it's going to be quite warm.
should be fine. So yeah, so I'm just letting the bivvy bag dry. I've got it on the roof of the car. Just had my coffee with my espresso maker. Been using my Coleman stove. That's been good. The kid that was crying all night shut up. The father said hello this morning. Not surprised, really. Putting up with that all night. It's no wonder on a wild camping site, but kids are kids, aren't they? Probably come to get away, like we all do. So, I'm going to head back to the car, sort a bit of stuff out, and then I'm off to the ferry. That sun's nice on my back. The midges are out, but they're not at me because I put some of that tropical repellent on, which seems to be working okay. 8 hours, you know, all in all. Well, I remember I bought some binoculars from Lidl, some small binoculars, really good. It's been great. It's been really nice, taking some pleasure in just watching the birds and things. It's been nice, oyster catchers and stuff, and all sorts of stuff. There's otters around here, but I haven't actually seen them, but it's that sort of territory, so no doubt there is. Look at that, flower of the west. Scottish thistle, no less, eh? So I'm going to edit a bit, the camera's moving around a bit, sorry, I'm going to edit a bit of this out in a minute. So I'm going to just knock this off because the nosy parkers will be knocking about.